Hey there to all you RC enthusiasts. This is DVRC bringing you a quick little video. I wanted to do a review on my Losi SCT 10, which is the white and black truck right here. And I also own this little Losi Mini 8, which I got a couple weeks ago, which I really like. That's an electric buggy, four-wheel drive buggy. And then about a month ago, I picked up this truck, which I really like. It's a team associated MGT 8.0. It's really fun, a lot of power, wheelie machine, good basher. But what I want to get into is what I really like, and that's 10 scale. I'm really big into 10 scale short course trucks, buggies, pretty much anything I like. So stadium trucks. But this truck I really was impressed with. This was the first truck I purchased, and as you can see, it's a nitro. Runs on nitro. Has a 3.4 motor. Everything's stock on the truck besides the clutch shoes. That's the only flaw that this truck has, is when you buy it, a lot of people will run a couple tanks through it and they have a problem with their clutch shoes because they're plastic and they end up melting, or something happens to them where they no longer work. So when I bought this truck, I had the good shoes put in right away. They're metal, and you'll never have that problem. And since I've had this truck, the only thing I broke on it was this spot here on the front bumper, which is basically nothing. I mean, it's a $6, $7 part, So, and when I break any part on a vehicle, I usually go with RPM. It's the best on the market you can get for durability. So, and this truck takes a lot of abuse, man. We jump, we do everything, and race. So, but let me get into the truck a little bit here. Like I said, it's a nitro vehicle. It has a Ross starter on it, which you press the button on the remote and it starts the engine. You're not gonna mess around with glow plug igniters, pull start. I mean, it's just I take it for advantage sometimes how nice this truck is. When I go have to start my monster truck over there and it's drill start, I mean, it's not bad, but this remote start, this Ross system is unbelievable. I've never had a problem with it. Always starts up on time. Yep, that's the Ross. Obviously, the Ross starter right here. The little Ross unit that controls all the the Ross stuff. Then you got your servos, air filter, all your other stuff, your turnbuckles, springs. So, the stock springs are pretty nice too. They're aluminum. The only thing that kind of sucks is the plastic caps up top. And the only thing, like I said, the only thing I did was the metal clutch shoes and these Badland tires, which are a must. If you ride on grass, loose dirt, they're great for bashing. Do nice roosters. So, and what else is there? Yeah, that's the stock Losi pipe, which sounds great. Gets good power from it. What else am I want to see? Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And another thing I like about Losi too is they run Spectrum on all their, for their equipment, and Spectrum is really good. I'm sure you can upgrade on better stuff, but for me, I really don't race this truck. I actually just have a Durango that I bought, a Team Durango two-wheel drive buggy, a DEX 210. That should be on the way pretty soon, and that's when I'm going to get racing. But this, I do a lot of jumping at a little track we have built where I live, and it's durable, man. Like I said, the metal clutch shoes for this truck, if you want to get a pair of tires, and I'm sure you can upgrade anything on a vehicle, but for the price I paid for this truck, I paid $350 for it a couple months back. I seen it on websites going for $300. I mean, this for a short course nitro truck, oh, it's unbeatable, bro. And this is the body for it, as you can tell. I mean, this truck has took a good pounding, you know? I mean, obviously, this is plastic and it's gonna break. You want this to break before your truck. But, I mean, this truck is bulletproof, dude. Durable as all hell, you know? So, I mean, I advise anybody that wants to get into nitro and is looking at 10 scale and a short course truck, Losi's unbeatable, man. This truck is bulletproof. And let's see. I might as well get into all this stuff. Oh, and this is the receiver. My radio for the stock radio that it comes with. It's a DX2L Spectrum. You know, pretty basic. I don't know if you can really see. This is a pretty shitty camera I'm using here, but on button. You got your, you got your steering adjustments, all that. Your trim. Then up here you got your reverse, your throttle reverse, steering reverse, all your rates, throttle limiter. I mean, it's a basic remote, but at that it works really good too. So for $300, you know, ready to run truck. If you're into nitro, 10 scale, short course, I mean, this is what you want. I mean, I got buddies that have team associated trucks and all that, and Losi's the way to go, dude, for a lot of the things. All right, and over here, which, like I said, I got into nitro at first, but the track I go to only allows electric racing there, because where they are, they have a lot of people that will complain and stuff like that. So I really, really wanted to get into electric and see what it was all about. And this Mini 8 is another Losi product, which I think it came out not too long ago, maybe a year ago or something now, a little over a year. But it's such good quality, man. Like, you feel it. It's bulletproof. They got the aluminum shocks, which I like right out of the box. Aluminum 2.5 millimeter aluminum chassis. All right, now with the cover off, you can see all the components and stuff. The AMs are pretty strong. I gave this thing a couple good runs already and a couple good beatings. And the only thing that happened was I lost. When you get any ready-to-run truck, obviously, you should check all your screws. Make sure everything's tight that needs to be tight. If stuff needs Loctite or whatever, you know, you do all that. Check your tires, everything, because don't be surprised you get your truck and you run it out of the box and you have a tire blow off. Or, you know, other stuff like me. I had a little something that was worse. In my drive shaft, which goes to that front diff up there, it's really hard to see, but there's a little set screw that just from riding it just wasn't Loctited in there or set right, and it came out, you know. And I noticed it. I picked up the truck and gave it a little throttle, and it's a four-wheel drive buggy, you know, and only the front two wheels weren't spinning. So I started looking, and at first I said maybe it was a diff, but then it wasn't making sounds or nothing. So I looked on a forum, and I seen that as a problem, you know, that make sure you check that. And I looked, and of course the screw wasn't in there, so it's just a set screw. But it's got a 4500, I believe, engine. I don't have everything in front of me right now, but brushless motor, which puts out great torque for this little thing. It's a little micro ESC speed control, which is compatible 2S and 3S LiPo. You know, 3S LiPo on this thing, it's pretty fast. It does about 45 miles an hour. So, I mean, it goes. But, yeah, so that's the Mini 8. I mean, I think I paid $249 for it. So, I mean, a pretty good price. Parts availability, too, for all Losi stuff is unbelievable, you know. So, all right, I'm going to be making a video of my monster truck coming up. So, I mean, if you have any comments or any questions, feel free to ask. All right, guys, later.